Here we are once again on this Saturday, February 12, 2022, and much has not changed. Let me clear my throat. If you haven't heard or haven't seen, take a look before we begin.
Snowball. I don't know what today is. You know what I'm saying?
We shooting a video called Shopping.
Before we get through this 3-minute clip, this is Jim Jones, the rapper, in the Gucci store. If you don't know him, he's from the Dipset with Cameron, and another group of people. So take a listen.
Snowball. I don't know what today is. You know what I'm saying?
We shooting a video called Shopping.
Yeah, we going shopping, man.
And this nigga said, wake up, we going shopping. We gonna do the video like this, so.
If you in New York and you want to go shopping, you see me and Jim Jones, holla at me. Sneakers on me.
Right now.
Jordans on me.
I've never even been in this room in Gucci.
We going to GBs, we going everywhere, man. Listen, man, if you see me, I'm telling you, holla at me. I got you a pair of sneaks. Your moms bring everybody down. Five got you, man. You heard? I'm with the big capo, and we going shopping. We outside, man. I don't even know how much this is. This might be 40.
We about to cause confusion in Louis next. We've been in Gucci for about an hour, right? And we in Gucci in the VIP.
We've been in Gucci for like 2 hours.
Right? Since we came in here having nobody came and showed us no courtesy, no amenities, no nothing. Period. Not even a drink of water. Asked to speak to a manager. Send me a black guy out here that started telling me some bullshit. So they got the black guy racial profiling on black people. Asked to speak to a manager bigger than him. Everybody disappeared. Ain't nobody come out yet. I still ain't getting no sparkling water. I still ain't getting no champagne. I still ain't getting nothing. I didn't have a salesperson inside of my VIP suite the whole time I was there. I had to keep screaming for VIP people to help me out. Now everybody don't know where the real manager is. You heard? I'm tired of this. We spending all this money as entertainers inside these stores. They hire these black people, and these black people are more racist than white people when they get their job inside of Gucci. All of a sudden, you stop playing with us, bro. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Still haven't seen a manager yet. Since I'm talking to you right now, a manager still hasn't popped out of Gucci. And the bill is like $29,000, but we didn't pay that yet. You heard? Why would we? They still haven't sent a manager or bottle of sparkling water or anything that says that we appreciate your service for being in here in Gucci and spending that bag.
The big one.
The big one. They sent this guy. Yeah, no. What is he possibly going to do? You heard? What is he going to do? Is what I want to know. Still haven't seen a manager. Is there a manager that works here or everybody's just a worker? Big difference in Birdoff. Big difference when you pop in that bag in Birdoff, baby. Hey, you heard? It's cheers when you get the Birdoff. You heard me? Playing with us like that, like we ain't even dropping that bag for years.
Make sure Chris get a tip, man.
You holla at, you hear Birdoff, you holla at Chris. You heard me? He got everything for you, nigga. Stop playing with us out here. You dig? Bird, we gonna get drippy. You're not gonna stop the skipper from getting dripper. You heard me? You dig me? Shouts to Birdoff. We going shopping. Video almost done. We got one more stop to make. Then we going to GB's and buy all the sneakers. You heard me?
These are the definition of true Nick ERS. This is self-destruction at its best. This is investing in your own oppression at its best. And the worst thing about it, it's not just the fact that these men are lost, is that they influence others to be lost, the blind leading the blind into the pits of hell, into their own destruction. We know about Gucci's history. We know about the fact that they don't want black people even wearing their clothing line because they feel that it diminishes the brand. They take your money, but they don't take too kindly to the promotion by black rappers wearing it. That's why they don't hire black rappers to promote it. The very people that despise you are the very ones you do everything in your power to make rich. This is why Dr. Claude Anderson said, and he was on point when he said, the black dollar circulates in the black community only but for 7 hours, but yet in the white community, it circulates for 15 days. And then we wonder why we are so poverty stricken. We wonder why we're so beneath everyone else financially. We are responsible. I'm tired and tired and tired of hearing about systematic racism when it comes to our financial status in America. I'm tired of hearing that, oh, it's the white man's fault. No, it's our fault. We do this to ourselves. We are nothing but consumers here in America. Cause it's like we distaste anything that's beneficial for us. We don't want to grow. We don't want to have a change of mind and change of ways in order to change our position. And this is why it reminds me of when they said a lot of people came out of slavery, they turned around and went right back to it because they didn't know anything else. And a lot of people at the time didn't have option because they didn't know how to read because they were forbidden to read. They were forbidden to learn a lot of things and understand how to be without. So I can understand that back then, but I can't understand this right now in 2022. We are our own worst enemy. We truly are. So I can't sit here and blame anybody else but us right now because we have the resources to build ourselves up, but we choose not to. We choose to spend our money with those who do not look like us, those who do not even respect us, let alone to talk about the Asian shops and how our black women go out and spend all their money on their hair products, weaves, and wigs and everything in the Asian community. Those dollars don't trickle down to the black community. They get taken right out the black community, and those people go put their sons and daughters in schools to be productive in their society and build up their own. We love to pay for people houses and cars and education, but we hate to pay for our own. I always say that we are a peculiar people, but it's like we hate success. You know what comes to mind? I remember before I recorded my first album, hip hop one, back in 2001, back in the late 90s when we was just coming out of high school or in high school, whatever. And I took this brother by the name of Cleavon and Broderick. And Broderick had an amazing voice. Man, this man could go toe to toe with KC from Jodeci any day. We had a group called DKL, Different Kind of Lovers, a group of three individuals. I truly believe we would have blew up, but it wasn't to be. It wasn't meant for. But the reason that I bring that up is when when we cut our first demo, great demo. Um, I don't even remember the titles to the three that we had, but the three singles that we recorded would have definitely been top hits. I'm gonna try to get them recordings and post them one day, but definitely would have been top hits. When it was time for us to go to the what was it, MCA Records and meet up with the A&R, Tom Guest at the time, Heavy D, I believe, was the director over MCA Records, Uptown Records at this time, Uptown Records. So we put everything together. The day of us getting in the car and traveling to New York, Broderick bailed out. Cleveland went, but Broderick, who was a lead singer, bailed out. Nowhere to be found. Didn't find his brother till weeks later. The brother was scared because it was possible that we would have succeeded. And this reminds me of a lot of black people. When the opportunity is there to truly succeed and move on to the next stage in our fight for financial wealth and power, we bail out because we're afraid of success. And that's within our mindset. And it's atrocious. It's disgraceful. But that is us. That is who we are. Like it or not, that is who we are. And it's funny that hearing on this so-called YouTube verse and wherever else, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you want to go, it's all this talk about blacks versus Africans, not understanding that we are one people and we in this fight together, or we should be. We don't understand how to win. We don't have leaders in place to give us the understanding what it means to win and how to win. You can't win. You spend so much time and energy and putting your time, money, votes into everything that oppresses you. What other people in the world do that? I don't know any other people in the world that does this. That everything that is going to be bad for them, they invest their time, money, and votes into. But the things that are good, the opportunities that are good for them, networking together and investing with each other and building together and joining our nations together, we're quick to throw dirt on it and make it seem like it's so negative. We are a lost people after all these years. We are still a lost people. And it's because we don't have anybody in place. The lead, you have people. I I've never heard of this. I heard of this guy through I think it was O'Shea Jackson, Duke Jackson, that did a video a while ago on this guy named Young Pharaoh. Never bothered to even go there, but yesterday I did. I said, let me. I remember this name, and it came up with someone else. I don't remember, but I said, let me go on here and see who this guy is. And upon seeing what I was seeing just yesterday, this guy made me question whether I was proud to be black or not. This guy actually made me think to myself, maybe I need to apologize to Umar Johnson. That's how bad he is. But if you go in the comment section, you have everybody in agreement with his craziness. This is this is dangerous. This is sad. But this is us. We are the only ones to blame for our fails and our failures in the society. We are. No one else to blame anymore. We are. Man. Oh man. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to even talk about this subject because you love your people, but you see how damaged they are. You see that it's not getting better, but it's getting worse. And that's the sad part. Either still, there is still the opportunity to turn this around. Let's get it started, man. You have so many people out here from the Umar Johnsons to the what's his name? Oh man, the skinny black guy name, Brother Polite. And I keep hearing his name Seti. I haven't even checked his content out yet, but maybe one day I will. I'm sure that I'm not going to get anything from it. But the one thing you have with these individuals is always talk, and it's always to get a dollar from the black community. But there's no work put in. There's nothing that they have ever done that benefited us, whereas we can move forward financially and with a power struggle. They have done nothing. It's always talk with us. Look at what happened with Gucci. You had T.I. out here, and I don't have anything against T.I. because I like his music. But, you know, as his morality, that's definitely questionable. But this man was out in the public eye talking about let's boycott Gucci, this, that, and the other. I don't even know. I think he might have said for like 2 weeks or some shit. I don't know. Either way, we have a history of, yeah, let's get up in arms over someone who disrespects us, and a week later go right back to these individuals or these businesses or these corporations and fund them in order to keep their knee on our neck. I never knew that as a young man that I would grow up knowing that my people desire to have a knee on their neck. But that's exactly what it is. We get high and mighty immoral compass for a week, and then we're right back to the same coon behavior. We're right back to the very things that want to destroy us, to the very corporations and businesses and people that want to destroy us. We're quick to hand our money off to them. But for us to hand our money off to each other in order to build together, no. The only time we do that is when we have these scammers out here. It's like black people are addicted to things that they know that are scams and won't do them well, will do them more harm than good. We're addicted to that behavior. And this is going to be our own destruction. This is why I say, unless we link with the nations, other nations of black people, such as the continent of Africa, and I'm talking about the majority of the country structure down there, unless we want to link with them and intermarry, and that's why I do the new show, the Marion Ghana Show on Instagram Live. It's coming up at 2 o'clock. But this is why I do this, because I understand, I have the vision, and I understand that this is our greatest opportunity to turn this around now. This is the quickest way to turn it around before we go extinct and living on reservations 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now. If you want to understand, it's going to take a lot more than talk. It's going to take actions. That's why even I, returning back from Africa, wanted to get my people involved with the project that I'm doing, the Marion Ghana Factory Project. What it is that I was determined that from what I've seen over there and what I engage with, what I put my money into, my resources into, was a textile company. But I realized that there's no one particular company that makes these garments or fabrics, rather. But these fabrics are made in the backyards of people in most villages in Kumasi. If we were to put our money together, build an umbrella company that brings all these weave makers under one umbrella company and factory to work in, we will control the whole entire textile company. Imagine us investing in something that will own an actual industry. It will be the first one on planet fucking Earth that we own. This is why it's important to listen to what I'm saying. And this is why, even on this platform, I tested it out. I did a promo. I did a promo with my YouTube on Facebook over the past week. Got the results yesterday and today. The results as today, just giving you for one ad, not all the others. For one ad, it got 3,000 plus playthroughs. Now those views are supposed to be counted towards YouTube. Even if they click the YouTube link through Facebook, it's supposed to be counted as a view. But none of those views shows up. I've been at 3,986 hours, 14 hours away from monetization for over a week. This proves what I'm saying is for real and it's legitimate. We're going to have to open our ears and open our eyes. We're going to have to begin to learn how to trust each other. Are there going to be some scammers There's no difference from the 419s over there than they are here. You have them all over the place. That's why you research individuals and companies and see what they truly are doing. How much does it cost to invest in most of these people out here that are doing something? $50, $100, whatever it is, to support, you even support or you donate. What do it cost you for a meal on a Saturday night? What do it cost you to go buy a new pair of shoes, Jordans or whatever, that will not benefit you or your family financially at all? We always put our money into things that don't benefit us or our family financially. Jewelry, like this guy Jim Jones, absolute idiot, bragging about spending $29,000 in a store that showed that they didn't want you there in the first place. And you feel good about it. What is wrong with us, man? We have some serious mental issues. We have some serious inferiority issues. And I don't understand it because I stand up as the type of man that I am, a provider, protector, one who directs my family. I don't get it. I don't understand what it is with us. Who raised you? Who taught you? Who schooled you on the behavior that it is that you practice? I don't know. And I don't know if I really truly care. All I care about is turning this around. You can't do it with a lot of us. At best, it's 10% of us here in America as Black Americans, African Americans, whatever title you want to give us. At best, it's 10% of us that really want to turn this thing around. So now we got to fight against the other 90%, other 90%, and against everyone else. This is an uphill battle. And that's why I said that this 10% of us can't do it alone. We're going to need help. And that's where our brothers and sisters come from. That's where they coming at. That's why we engage with them, marry unto them, benefit off their resources, and allow them to benefit of our resources that we have here. You take two individuals, you take a man and a woman, a Black American man, a African woman. That child is a dual citizenship in both countries. As that child grows, they have links everywhere. They're able to travel all over the world while having their citizenship in Africa, being able to buy land, being able to run for political office. Do you see where this is going? How don't you understand these things? How can't you comprehend what it is that I'm saying? I don't get it. And this is why I'm asking and trying to be informative when it comes to this company that I'm building, this corporation that is incorporated in the state of Delaware, based in Ghana, ships worldwide, deal with clientele in France, UK, Canada, the US, Denmark, many other countries throughout Africa, Kenya, Uganda. We deal with shipping this fabrics out worldwide to build this as an umbrella company so there is no competition. This is the opportunity that exists. This is the opportunity that we need to take advantage of. Stop dragging your feet. Do what you need to do. Do right instead of doing wrong for yourself and your family and your legacy. And unfortunately, we don't care about legacy, but we better start because it's affecting us right now. We better start behaving better. So, I will say, if you want to know more about this project, the link is in the description box. You can look up marryingghana.com or you can go to WeFunder, punch in Marrying Ghana. It comes out. The minimum investment on WeFunder, which is a controlled platform under the SEC. Everything legitly done. Franchise taxes are paid yearly. Our company is still within good standing with the state after 3 years. We'll be on a Better Business Bureau list within a week's time. Like Willie D say, no more talk. Get it done. Get your investments in so we can set the example so everyone else can follow. If it takes me to lead this way, then I'm going to lead it. And I'm going to lead it with all my strength that's given by God.